Alright guys, let's take a look at these ultra safe Tolia Para Inco pad. Well, they're incontinence pads. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't speak Spanish. But I picked these up in Mexico for 85 pesos, and that is equal to $6.52, I believe, in Canadian dollars. I'm not sure what that converts to in USD, probably like $5. Our Canadian dollar is terribly weak compared to the US dollar, which sucks. Makes it expensive for me to travel to the US. I would go way more if our dollars were equal, but I just can't afford to go. So let's take a look at it. So these seem to be extremely thick, 10 in the package, and we don't have much information here. I'm assuming this is like a no-name or something. I got it from a store called The Mega or Mega in Bucerias by Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And the absorbency is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And apparently they're 15.7 inches long or 40 centimeters. They feature odor control and they have gel in them, which should make them pretty absorbent, of course. There's the top. You know, it reminds me of like a old, like vintage style Poise packaging. I've gotten some vintage Poise pads before. You know, even though I'm a guy, I do have kind of a fascination with like all incontinence products, including bladder control pads. So even though these are meant for women, I don't think it says that anywhere on the bag, but I mean, still as a guy, I kind of enjoy checking them out. It says, throw them in the trash. And is there English? Incontinence problems are not an illness. It is a symptom of some body disorder. Everybody can have it, so visit your doctor to get advice about it. And here it says, do not throw it in the toilet. Throw it in the garbage. You know, the cameras on these iPhones are the greatest. Okay. So it says it has a cloth-like cover. I'm guessing that's the inside. We'll see if the outside's plastic. Gel, like elastics, odor control, and they're in a pouch. We'll see if the pouch is plastic or if it's a cloth outer pouch. I didn't notice that there was English on this package before, but now there's English. Okay, cool, that's nice. So it has an easy tear opening. Let's see just how big these things are. It appears to be like a very vintage. It's like, this seems very like vintage Poise. Let's see if there's any odor to it. It does have a mint kind of a smell, so it smells fresh. And this is already opened, so you don't necessarily have to tear it to get the pad out, but you can. So it does have a cloth-like outer. Unfortunately, I prefer pads with a plastic back outer. I think it's probably better for keeping like the edges of the pad dry. And it just makes them a bit more crinkly. Alright, looking at the width of these, I would say they are actually suitable for both genders, men and women. It's a very dense pad. Like obviously it's not that thick, but for a bladder control pad, it's, you know, very sturdy. Has a single leg gather, and I I'm gonna guess that they hold a lot for their size, although I may be wrong. I'll have to test one out another day to see. It has an unmarked wax paper. Unmarked is very typical of a no-name incontinence pad. Usually like the Poise or the Tennis will have like a design or instructions on which way they go. Anyways, that's it. Yeah, kind of disappointed that they're not plastic backed, but it is what it is. They're only $6.50. We wouldn't have known unless I bought them. So I was gonna buy some, I think it was Tenna. Was it Tenna? Overnight pads, but they kind of look like the same what we have here in Canada, so I didn't want to waste my money or space in the suitcase on it. But yeah, that's it. I'll try them out one day and I'll let you know how they hold up.